Hello there. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on what time it is where you're watching me from. My name is Carol Owoyele. Welcome to another episode of Real Estate with TrueMandate Realty Limited. So on today's episode of the show, I'm just going to give you a quick update of one of the best estates that we here at TrueMandate Realty Limited sold this year. This is one of those estates that we've sold and we're very, very proud of. Why? Because of the developmental progress this estate has experienced and within a very short time. And I'm referring to CityView estate in Gwagwalada, Abuja. It's one of those estates that we introduced this year, and it's an affordable estate, CFO, and we always like to bring such estates to you. Fortunately, this was in an area of Abuja that was already, developed, and you can build right away if you wanted to. And we're very happy to see that Landmark Corporate Realty Limited has set a record. Yes, CityView Estate in Gwagwalada Abuja has had its first batch of physical allocation, and that's just within 3 months of launching the estate. So we are very, very happy, and it's good to see that the gatehouse has been worked on, has been done, and a little bit of the perimeter fencing has been done as well. And then drainage, they've started work on the drainages, and we already see some drainages on site. So this warms my heart, and we here just wanted to share this with you
because I am a witness to what is happening here today. Like the former interview I just granted, I was telling them that this is the first time of seeing a land or an allocation that is being given after few months of the land being sold. Understand? Because most times they will tell you your land is in the bush or is somewhere, and at the end of the day they will tell you it's been revoked. But this is the first time I'm seeing an allocation being given under few months. You bought the land.
Everybody who got allocation got their documents right away on site, as you can see. So it was a successful allocation. And on that note, I want to let you know that this estate is still selling for 6.5 million naira for 500 square meters, and is selling for 4 million naira for 300 square meters. And we have 1 acre available, we have hectare available for purchase. So if you are interested in those, we have a lot of plots in this estate to cater for whatever numbers of plots that you want. And we also have commercial plots selling in this estate. Price increase has been scheduled. Yes, you should expect that after first batch of allocation and the developmental progress that this estate has experienced, you would expect that naturally there will be a price increase. So price increase has been scheduled for May 16th. As I recorded this is May 8th, so we have 8 days left for you to still be able to buy at these prices. After May 16th, from May 17th, the new price will take effect, which will now see 500 square meters selling for 8 million naira. Yes, so that's why I'm bringing you this. We still have 8 days. You can act. A deposit is only 1 million naira to secure a plot in CityView estate, 500 square meter. You only need 1 million naira deposit, and you can spread that payment within 3 months, still paying 6.5, right? But then we have payment plan for those who cannot make the payments once. We have payment plan for as long as 24 months. However, as expected, the longer the payment plan, the more money you pay per plot. But you do have that time if you want it to spread payments. We had a number of clients who invested in CityView estate in Gwagwalada Abuja, and it's really a pleasure to share this developmental update with you. So if you invested into CityView estate in Gwagwalada Abuja, this is one of such estates that you get your allocation very quickly. If you were not in the first batch of allocation, that means you've not finished making your payment, or at least you've not paid for your statutory fees. And your statutory fees is comprised of your deed of assignment and your survey. You need to have made payment for these 2 documents before you can get allocation, because you need those documents. Without those documents, you can't own a land. in Nigeria. There are government documents, required documents that landowners must have. So you have to pay for that after paying for the land before you can get allocation. So I'll urge you all that invested through us to try and make payments for your statutory fees so that you can get your allocation. Remember that CityView estate is an estate that promises fast appreciation simply because of the location where it is. When we brought this estate to you, then we talked about its close proximity to the University of Abuja. Yes, that's just within a 15 minutes drive from the estate to the University of Abuja. And we talked about its proximity as well to the airport, which is just within a 20 minutes drive. And also there are a number of projects coming up in that area that is definitely going to see this property appreciate very, very quickly. And talking about that, I remember a client that invested into CityView yesterday was saying, are you saying that this land that I bought for 4 million naira within 3 months it's now going to be 8 million? I said yes, and you still have opportunity to invest in this estate as it's still selling before it runs out. CityView estate continue to be one of the best estates you can invest in 2025 simply because of the location where it is and the price and the title. Those 3 things that it has going for it makes it an estate that everyone should invest in. Any smart investor should invest in. And if you want to buy multiple plots so that eventually you can, you know, sell some of the plots and get some quick return. Say in 2 years from now, you say, okay, I want some quick return, I want to sell some plot. You can sell some plot and still keep some for future until this land starts selling for 20-25 million naira. You still have those plots. Say for example you buy an acre which is 6 plots. Later down the road you can say, okay, in a year 2 you can say, okay, I want to let go of 2 plots and keep 4 plots, or I want to let go of 3 plots and keep, you know, 3 plots to enjoy the peak of that return that you can get for that property. So that's it for this video. On my next video we'll talk about the developmental progress for Sun City Estates, also in Abuja. Thank you so much for watching. Until I come your way again, my name is Carol Oyele. Bye for now.